Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also,
he's in the clear. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. They don't convert on third down. Special teams coming on the field. And the ball rolls dead. The Texas Longhorns offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking downfield, it's Manning. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. They connect for 6.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And there's the handoff. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Washington. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Caught over the middle. It's Corton. They stop him, but it's their first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Smart for the pass rush, a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. There's a screen pass to the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hold it just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Punting, ready to boot it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there to start a new drive at 21. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Breaks into the clear. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
QB to the tight end for a completion. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And on the carry, he's heading left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of ball. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Texas 7, Alabama 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Down the middle, it's Porton. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands, it's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's reeled in. It's Porton. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Pass caught, second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting in.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bama. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Caught by the receiver. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
10, Alabama. 7, Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. Reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Got past the field goal jump. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We see this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back to throw. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
That is hours and hours of practice right here by this receiver. Great job of not only going up and making the catch, but do you have the awareness to come down and get the toe down at the side of the end zone? That is a thing of beauty by the receiver for a touchdown.
Texas.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. To throw, it's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Third down, out of the shotgun. Catch made by the big tight end. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Touchdown, Longhorns. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at the 25. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
For another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by 7. Play action here on first down. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Sure hands. It's Burton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Grab by the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Quick throw to the left. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback will throw it off the 1-pass option. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action. He's looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the 1st down. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright. Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
And this pass is on target, caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Over the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a receiver. Players are down the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Tied.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a Hey, great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the defense, smothers him for no gain. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Alabama.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Manning. The short completion of the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns offense is on the move now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Hangs out for second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll test the right side here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is a...
Here he goes. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the...
He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
First play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Look at the quick cut. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. 0 running yards. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, as an offensive coordinator, it's not just about the execution that you're thinking about. You got to be thinking about this clock. So is it worth running the football? Maybe not picking up the first down, but keeping that clock moving. And if you're going to throw the ball, it better be a high percentage throw to keep the receiver in bounds.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Longhorns will have to kick this away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Who's in the clear? Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on a conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball. And I'd just love to see the quarterback, anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. To the air, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial play for both offense and defense to see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You want to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here he goes. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Breaks free. Who's in the clear? Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense will spend their second time out here to make some adjustments.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
That pass is caught. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? To throw, it's Manning. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good, right down the middle. They now have the lead, a pressure kick here late in the game.
Yeah, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here we go. The conference championship might come down to this drive, a chance to take the lead here. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Horton. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. A quick throw to the right. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Looking right, this one caught. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up third down. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. He knocks it through with confidence. And they've regained the lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense not pressing this time. To throw, it's Manning. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He gets the first, now looking for more. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.